I've worked really hard to level up my pets, so the question that I've got is, a Portal Anomaly, how good is the event actually?
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and in this video, I want to talk a little bit about pets and a Portal Anomaly. Now, thanks to Hero Wars Guide, which I'm going to show you in just a second, Hero Wars Guide has a great return on investment calculator for this event and all events. And this event has a high return on investment. Unfortunately, it's a little bit misleading. But before we get into that, I just kind of want to take a look at the different things here. Gates of Chaos, this is the VIP rank. It's not going to be the same for most of you. I've been playing this game for 6+ years, so I have maxed VIP rank. A lot of you newer players, you're not going to have the max VIP rank unless you've already spent a lot, and if you have, that's okay, nothing wrong with that. Spending emeralds, you have completing total event quests, logging in, you have open chests in adventures, which kind of plays on itself, and then the pet summoning 150. So all of these tasks reward you with resources that are good for leveling up pets, for getting pet resources, the majority of which actually are not necessary. What do I mean by that? Well, let's actually take a look at the guide itself, and this is linked in the description box down below, so you can take a look at it for yourself. These tasks, VIP, spin emeralds, special event quests, all of that. The way that this return on investment calculator works is it's a slider, okay? So you can say, well, if I only want to spend 1,000 emeralds, what's the total return on investment for my spend if I complete everything else? And this calculator actually takes that into effect and adjusts other things on the calculator, like the completing total special event quests. Like, you simply cannot complete them all unless you spend the emeralds. It's like, get most of them, but you can't quite get there. You can't quite finish it unless you do. You see what I'm saying here? Unless you 100% this entire event, you can't quite get to that maxed special event quest task. And that one in particular, let's see, that one in particular is piles and piles and piles of chaos particles. So what are the big rewards from a Portal Anomaly? Well, you can find those down here. Pet summoning eggs worth 4,000 emeralds, okay? Chaos particles worth 93,800 emeralds. Okay, but the majority of which you won't get unless you spend 100,000 emeralds on this event. And then we have portal charges, which are worth 26 and a half, roughly, thousand emeralds. Now, there was a time that we were only given one portal charge per day. That was just free, just logging in. As long as we weren't capped at 3, you have a max of 3 that you can hold on to unless you get some from the mail. There was a time that portal charges were precious. They were absolutely incredible resources, and they were worth way more emeralds than what the game had assigned to them because it was a time-gated resource. You couldn't get more. There was no way to buy more. Of course, things have changed now a number of different ways. First of all, there are bundles that allow you to buy more portal charges. Those exist. I don't really want to go into them here because I don't think there's any actually active. But we also have the daily quest, guild quest, to give you a second portal charge, and roughly once per week, not every week, but roughly once per week, we are given a gift from their social media posts that has 3 portal charges in it. Generally speaking, the daily gifts are 500 energy, but occasionally we get a gift that's got 3 portal charges in it. So you have, we went from 7 portal charges a week to 10 portal charges a week once they started adding the social media gift, to 17 portal charges a week as long as you finished your guild quests every day, dramatically increasing the number of portal charges, which causes the value, the actual useful value, like the value of $1 bill, $1 US dollars is $1, except that it's not actually $1. It's based on other currencies in the world. Now, let's not get into that too much. But the actual literal value being the same, but it's less valuable to the majority of us. Of course, if you're still a newer player, you can use as many portal charges as you want, and you're happy to have as many as you want. As a matter of fact, I think that I'm sitting on 20 of them right now, and I should be using them, and I'm going to use them today. I save them for events where you are benefited by doing extra adventures, there is this task right here to open adventure chests, and I always want to make sure that I have enough for all of these events, so I'm going to, make sure that I do that today. But the other side of this event is all of the chaos particles, and whenever you take a look at a chaos particle, you can see the actual value of 7 emeralds per chaos particle. You can see here I need 125 chaos particles to level up this item, or I could charge it for 875 emeralds. 875 divided by 125 is 7. So every chaos particle is worth 7 emeralds. That sounds great. I'm getting a lot of chaos particles from a portal anomaly, but you got to ask yourself, how often are you spending emeralds on chaos particles? It's not very often. I would imagine that it's not very often. I think that almost all of you probably have not spent a single emerald on chaos particles. There's just simply much better things to spend your emeralds on. Outland chests, the Ascension Seer spinny wheel thing, totem fragments at the Altar of Elements. There's just better options. Now, the good news about a portal anomaly, the good news is the majority of it is really inexpensive. Okay, the VIP part aside, that's sunk costs, that's things that's already been invested there. Spending emeralds to get more chaos particles absolutely should not be done. Do not waste any effort outside of what you would normally spend in a day or a 3-day period on this task. It's going to mean less completed event quests during a portal anomaly, but it is important to note that this is also more chaos particles just for spinning emeralds, which we're not doing anyway. The logging in you're going to get anyway. Starting the adventures, the great thing about this task in particular is if you open the chests, you get an additional portal charge, and every time that you complete, let's go back over here. Every time that you complete an adventure and get 4 more chests, you get more of this task completed. There's another portal charge, so now I can go back in there and raid that adventure again, and so on and so on and so on until I unlock them all. So you really only need 1 portal charge, and you get 1 per day to complete this task. This is a great event only if you don't spend any emeralds on it. And if you do spend emeralds on it, you're immediately harming the overall growth of your account, because the emeralds are better spent elsewhere. It just is what it is. Summoning pets for more pet XP potions, you will get to a point, and maybe you're not there yet, new player, average player, you will get to a point that you have too many pet XP potions and there's simply nothing to do with them. There's only one thing, there's actually 2 things. You can level up your pets, or you can buy some from the Secret Wealth shop, which happens like once a month. We'll talk about that when it's active. It's like a little floaty warning that's on the merchant shop, and it's down here at the bottom. One of the items can be had with pet XP potions, but this summoning for 600 chaos particles and pet XP potions, don't do this either. Save your pet summoning eggs for the Great Storm event. And there's a couple of other events that want you to do pet summoning. Save those for those events. Don't play this event. It's a very, very low effort event, but any effort that you put towards it, aside from just like the opening chests tasks, is a huge, 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 huge waste. This video has gone on for too long for me to say that I don't want you to waste any time on this video. It is what it is. We will be live streaming today, 12 p.m. Central Time. That is 5 p.m. UTC. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.